car shifts nice and smooth, sounds amazing. Essentially, this drives like a brand new car. There's no complaints. We're going to do a quick visual condition report. Now we're looking for scuffs, scratches, chips, dings, any cosmetic imperfections that we can find. So starting with this wheel, I don't see any curb rash. And I'm not seeing any scuffs and scratches that stand out to me on the face of the wheel as well. Got a couple tiny rock chips. Little chip there. Got a rock chip down here, or actually a couple of them. The rest of that fender looks good. That A-pillar's clean. I see a couple small rock chips there, and a few on that mirror. There's a small chip here. The rest of that door edge looks good. That lower section is nice and clean. That quarter panel looks amazing. Here on the back left wheel, I don't see any curb rash on the face or on that lip. All of this looks good. And then looking at the front end, starting with the lower splitter, now we do have a little curb rash around it on that underside. And it kind of makes its way around the whole splitter. It's very minor and really you don't see it on this upper side. Headlights are nice and clear. You're going to have a couple little imperfections every once in a while, from bug splatter to little rock impacts. Got a tiny, tiny scuff there. There is a chip right there. Looks like we have a small chip here. Got a chip down there. There's probably a couple more, but it is very minor. Couple rock impacts here, little scuff. The stripe looks amazing. Little rock chip there. Overall though, it's all very minor. And then here on the left side, so far the fender looks amazing. There's really no flaws that stand out to me. Here on this wheel, I don't see any curb rash, and I'm not seeing any other scuffs or scratches. It all looks perfect. Got a little scuff there. That A-pillar's clean. Here on the door edge, you do have a chip. A couple small ones there. The rest of that looks clean. A couple minor fingernail scuffs just around the door handle area. And there's a really small scuff in that keyhole. That lower rocker looks amazing. Here on the quarter panel, all of that looks awesome. It does have a lock here on the fuel cap, and it does have the key. And then right on the edge here is a rock chip, and then a really faint scuff there that does not catch my nail. All of this looks amazing. That plastic is perfect. I'm not really seeing any flaws up here on the roof. And then looking at the rear, you're gonna have typical minor scuffs on this gloss black deck lid being plastic, but overall that thing looks really good. Here on this bumper, not seeing anything that stands out. That taillight looks good. That lower side looks really nice. Got the matte spoiler. It looks amazing, as well as the deck lid. And this thing is super clean. I'm not seeing really anything that stands out back here. Looking at the interior, it is absolutely gorgeous. It is a non-smoker and it still has that nice factory new car smell. That panel is perfect. I don't see any flaws anywhere. I don't see a bunch of scuffs down here. This trim looks amazing. This looks perfect. That bolster's nice and clean, and all the Alcantara's smooth. I don't see any flaws there. You can see how smooth all of this is. Now the steering wheel is matted down a little bit here on that top side, the Alcantara there. The lower side looks good. And that is something that can be steam cleaned and come back to life and be perfect. So I wouldn't worry about that. These buttons look awesome. Now right here, we do have a little scuff on the edge. You can see that. And then on the radio right above the AM, there's a little scuff there. Besides that, this interior is perfect. Then looking at the passenger door panel, looks absolutely perfect. I don't see any flaws anywhere. Here on this kick plate, you still have the plastic covering that. And the plastic here itself looks amazing. Floor mats are perfect. These seats are awesome. Got that suede right here. It's nice and soft. I don't see any flaws anywhere on this side. Here on the back seats, it's very dark and hard to see, but they are absolutely perfect. I don't see any flaws back here. And the last imperfection I want to notate is right here on the edge of the hood. You can see some scratches right here.